Hey Sagittarius, it's Meg with Padmes, and I am doing your mid-month love situation reading for November. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome, cross watchers. We are calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Sagittarius. Okay, we're going to look at your love situation, and we're going to look at your energy around the situation. We're going to look at your person's energy around the situation, the energy that binds the two of you together, your possible outcome. Then we'll take a look at some maybe energy for the next 2 weeks that you don't see coming, and we'll get some advice. All right, Sag, here we go. Here is this situation. So the situation is talking about not your first rodeo. Here's the Fool reversed. So this is something that you know, something that you've known in the past, and something that you've dealt with before. I feel also like here's the Seven of Wands reversed, and the Seven of Wands reversed is talking about not having conviction right now. And then here we have this Page of Swords reversed. I feel like you're dealing with not having clear feelings of conviction. It's like, you know, wanting something, but kind of like take it or leave it type of energy. We're going to go through and clarify this too, but let's see. I'm going to pull another card for your situation. Right. Okay. So here we have this Fool on their journey, and it's like a journey that they've already taken before. They feel a little bit apathetic about it. And a lot of it has to do with this like self-speak, some kind of things that are going on and on, recurring in the mind, the way you talk to yourself, the way this person talks to themselves. It's like, or even the situation, it's like there's the cycle of a situation. What this looks like is some kind of like cut off and halt of energy. So, and it's something that you've dealt with before, or it's like possibly just cutting something off. Let's take a look at your energy around the situation. Here we have the Nine of Swords reversed. This is getting out of a cycle, getting out of a mind cycle. Here we have the Queen of Swords, lots of thoughts, getting clear, getting honest, getting true with yourself. This is also connecting with your higher spirit, your higher self, your oversoul type of thing, connecting with source to get to the truth of a matter, and really working on that, tending that garden, tending that particular, I want to say a particular soul consciousness, but it's a particular stream of energy that you're still working on, still maintaining, still looking at. Let's take a look at your person's energy around this situation. It looks like some energy was cut off in the relationship or in the situation. And this is you kind of like getting over it, healing from it, not being so repetitive with the thoughts because you're getting clear with what it is that you want, and nurturing that stream of consciousness, nurturing, I feel like even it's like nurturing whatever will be kind of thing. There's some apathy to this. So let's take a look at your person's energy. Your person's energy is talking about some kind of opportunity that is not being taken, or that wasn't taken, a cup of love not being received. They're talking about a partnered person acting single, or someone who is committed, who is distracted in their commitments. And they're talking about something ending that was emotionally fulfilling, or the greatest emotional fulfillment coming to a complete circle. So that could be, you know, full circle. That could be the thing that ended. We're going to do some clarifying on this, Sag. But let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together. Thank you. And we've got the King of Wands reversed. So the energy that binds the two of you together, this can be a person. This can be a person who took their energy out of the situation, or it's the energy of both of you taking your energy out of the situation. And here's the Star card reversed. This is the loss of hope. Woo, geez, Sagittarius. And here's the Ace of Cups reversed, the ending of something, the ending of love. Having the Star card and the Ace of Cups and this King of Wands, it's like there's all this passion, all this love, all of this really high intensity love energy, connection energy, astral energy that ended and completely, like, I want to say went cold, but it just went silent. Wow. And both of you are talking about that energy. Sheesh, Sag, this is what's up with this apathetic energy. This is like a cut off. Let's look at the energy that the possible outcome. Let's take a look at this possible outcome. Here's a King of Pentacles reversed. This is the type of energy that talk about, like, it's a married king not acting married. So it's, you know, someone who is not really in it to win it. They're not grounded into the commitment of this thing. Okay. And here they are hermiting or withdrawing. This is the possible outcome. Here's the 9 of Wands. This is somebody who's like really needing to make some boundaries or making some boundaries and stepping away, pushing someone away. This is also them protecting themselves and not being available. This is also somebody who's like exhausted because they're making such strong boundaries. It's like forced, kind of. And then here's a Queen of Wands. So somebody is regaining their strength and regaining their energy. This is someone who's like the opposite of apathy. But here is this King of Wands over here that's like, I'm unplugging from this. And here's a Queen of Wands who's saying, I'm regaining some strength from this. So that King of Wands and Queen of Wands coming up as the pair, they're like, we're not on the same page here. We are not on the same page. We are not giving the same amount of energy. This Queen of Wands is faced away from the situation too. So it looks like she is not looking at the situation, where the King of Wands is looking at the situation, but also not plugging in. Whew. This feels really heavy, Sag. All right, let's go ahead and do some clarifying. Let's clarify first the situation. Yeah, and what it looks like is your energy is saying, I'm releasing a lot of stress around, you know, like obsessive thoughts around this by unplugging and withdrawing. And their energy is saying, I'm not taking this cup of love, or I'm not taking an opportunity. I'm remaining quiet and observing, and I'm making boundaries. So both of you are really stepped back away from this connection. Okay, so this Fool reverse, here we have the Devil card reversed. It's like, I am taking myself, I'm taking patterns and themes that don't serve me. I'm looking at them and I'm releasing them. And I'm doing that by not having conviction for things. I'm not fighting for something. I'm not fighting for a reconciliation. And the Page of Swords reversed is talking about negative self-speak when it comes to not getting what it is that you manifested, or not getting what it is that you want. I feel like someone has like really talked dirty, talked smack, basically, you know, like, you're not what I wanted, you're not what I dreamed of, kind of thing. It's like somebody said some really awful, harsh things and didn't fight for a situation. But this also looks like this is part of their pattern or part of their cycle. And then they get to another place where it's like they forget, or it's like they get over it and they start the cycle all over again. But let's look at this Knight of Pentacles, this like halt of this communication. And there's a halt of the communication, and there's a lot of subconscious stuff that came to the surface, like childhood stuff that came to the surface, projecting. Let's take a look at your energy around this. It feels like there was some kind of like words that were said that I even want to say were untrue. So your energy around the situation, clarifying the 9 of Swords, healing from stress, you know, slowly but surely rebuilding the yellow brick road, rebuilding your path from this upset. And let's look at the Queen of Swords. That's like really connecting with your higher self, your true soul, your true self. And this is making a choice, choosing one thing over another thing, making a connection. This is also, I feel like, somebody realizing what is right for them and what is wrong for them, what the truth is of that. It could have been a lot of confusion and then now a realization, but here is, you know, tending to that stream of consciousness, seeing what comes of it. And ultimately, it looks like there's a certain stream of consciousness that wasn't working for you, and you decide to step into a different one. You decide to give your attention to, it's like switching channels. You decide to give your attention to something different. Let's look at your person's energy here. We've got the 4 of Cups, which is apathy. And apathy for this disconnection. It's like, I'm not taking this cup of love. And here's someone having, this person is talking about someone acting committed but not being committed and being closed off. So this is like, they're talking about someone not taking a chance. Could be them talking about you. This is the taking away of everything sacred is what I'm hearing, but taking away everything, emotional fulfillment, complete emotional fulfillment. Yeah, taking away that cup of love. So, you know, there is some abandonment here. There's some, I even want to say disillusion, like somebody, it's like they're saying the wool was over their eyes, but it's not anymore. And this energy that the two of you share, totally talking about the end of this King of Wands energy reversed, unplugging from the hope and the happiness and the love and a relationship, and like just going silent. Right. Okay. So here are like the dynamics. Here are dynamics in a group dynamics. I feel like there were too many people in this situation. And someone's talking about regaining their resources when they lost hope for this connection. Maybe this is both of you. This is the energy that both of you are sharing. It's like someone couldn't keep this going. The Ace of Cups, here's the King of Cups reverse. This King of Cups energy wasn't mature enough to like talk about emotions or hold the container for this type of romantic relationship. And the High Priestess, the silence of betrayal. It's like there were a lot of hidden things here. There were lies here. There were a lot of hidden things that were not talked about. So this possible outcome, this King of Pentacles reversed energy, is someone who is also, you know, not being honest with how they're grounded, not being honest with what their true intentions are, their true emotions, or what their true ideas of going forward are. And here's the Fool card again. It's like they want to start over, you know, and that's exactly what's in the situation. It's like they want to start over. Here they are in their cycle. They're reversed up here. I've done this before. and I'm doing it again. But it's the same cycle. That Devil card and the King of Pentacles card are very similar to me. They're just starting over, but they haven't learned or grown from the previous cycle. Let's look at this Hermit card. And then they just withdraw again when things don't go their way, or when they get their fill, or when they get to the point where it's too tumultuous to be emotionally accountable. They just withdraw. Yeah, they dump out all the cups. This is the connection, and they just like sever the connection when it's too much for them, or when they don't want to fight for the connection or exert energy. Here's this Nine of Wands making all of these boundaries. And here's the Knight of Swords, which is kind of interesting. Here's somebody who's like storming the castle with the truth, coming with, I want to say no emotion, but coming with the truth anyway, storming the castle with the truth, storming the wall, like there was a wall and they're like storming the castle, breaking through it sort of. And here's the Queen of Wands, that energy of, wow, even with these two, it's like what I'm hearing is fight or flight. So there's some kind of feeling of survival here, but this Queen of Wands is like, I'm recharging, I'm plugging into my world, not this world. So here's the Ace of Wands reversed. It's like, I'm plugging into something, I'm regaining my strength, or I even want to say channeling. I'm regaining my energy, my energetic channeling, but I'm not complying somehow. All right. Oh, I feel like such a holding back here. I feel like such a wall of holding back. Let's take a look at energy that you don't see coming, Sagittarius, for the next couple of weeks here. Message of concern. You could be receiving a message of concern, giving a message of concern. Here's a wealthy man, a house, distant horizons. This other one wants to come out too. And adjudication. So there is this feeling of being judged, or some judgment call is being made. It very possibly has to do with a house, but there's some kind of message of concern, some kind of message that's sent, or a message that's received by someone who like holds all the cards, so to speak. And distant horizons, it's like, I feel like there's some kind of judgment that happens, that this distant horizons, I feel like this is a couple of years or something. This is off into the future. Okay, let's take a look at your messages of love, Oracle. Sag, what's going on here? Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. There's just so much holding back, and I just feel walls. Trust. It is safe for you to trust in this situation. This reminds me of that whole thing. You can trust people to be who they are. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. I feel like that's, oh man, I feel like that's what wants to happen, because it feels so heavy. It feels so like, I feel burdened with constraint. That's what it feels like. I'm going to pull one, oh, two more want to come out. Put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. And fate. This is a destined partnership. I almost feel like put away the computer has more to do with like virtual energy, like put away the virtual energy. It's like virtual interaction. Just let virtual interaction go. Fate, this is a destined partnership and abundance. You've done the work, abundance flows to you now. I kind of feel like this has to do with like, listen to the signs, trust the universe. The way this is going to roll out is the way this is going to roll out. Somebody also, though, has been manifesting some kind of shift here. Let's look at some romance oracle for you, Sag. Somebody's been manifesting some kind of shift in this. It just feels so heavy. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. This is the second trust card. Trust people to be who they are. Or your person is saying that. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So how best can you do that? How best can you take back control of your life? Let's look at some moonology here. Sag, what do your angels and guides want to tell you about this connection? Surrender to the divine, which is what it looks like you're doing. Take time to breathe out and have faith in your dreams. I also feel like that's really literal, like you're dreaming. Have faith in what you're dreaming. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Let me know how that resonated, and I will talk to you soon.